Stop. Do not scroll past this moment. Your name is moving through a room you cannot see, and the air in that room changes when it does. I am here. I am Michael. Stand still and listen. Heaven is opening a file with your name on it. A mother heard what she was never meant to hear. Not gossip. Not a rumor. A confession. Soft. Unplanned. Holy. Her son said your name like a prayer that finally found a voice. No performance. No mask. Just truth breaking its own chains. He tried to swallow it for months. He tried to bury it with errands and noise. But last night his heart outran his control. It spilled. It spoke. It said what his pride could not carry anymore. I still feel them. Not a sentence. A surrender. And the house went quiet around him. Walls remember the tone of truth. Floors hold the weight of it. He did not know she was there, but she needed to hear. Heaven positioned her steps. Angels opened that door at the exact beat his soul gave up hiding. Because this is not punishment. This is alignment. This is the correction of a story told in the wrong voice. She froze. Not from anger. From recognition. Your name did not sound like trouble. It sounded like home. She felt what he could not describe. That your presence had once steadied him. That his laugh had once carried light. That the quiet in him today is not peace. It is grief with makeup on. She remembered how she watched you once. The way you entered that house like you did not belong, but still chose gentleness. The way you carried the room without taking space. The way you lowered your tone so no one felt small around you. She misread you then. Not because you were unclear. Because her own fear was loud. Fear can make a good heart suspicious. Fear can make a loving mother defensive. She saw with eyes trained by worry, not wisdom. But truth has a slow patience. And last night truth finished its walk. It sat down in that kitchen. It took her hand. And it pointed to what has been there all along. You were not noise. You were medicine. You were not a plot twist. You were a path. You did not break him. You held him while he broke himself. She heard him say your name with ache. She felt the old warmth rise in him as he spoke. Not teenage love. Not weak attachment. Depth. History the body remembers. Memory the spirit refuses to misplace. So she went quiet. Not the kind of quiet that avoids. The kind that honors. The kind that lets the room breathe so the truth can land. She watched him the next morning. The way he stirred his coffee slower than usual. The way his eyes drifted when nothing demanded them. The way he smiled with his mouth but not his chest. She did not ask questions. She let the truth keep talking without interruption. A mother knows when a heart is speaking. And a mother knows when it has stopped lying. You were not a phase. You were a mirror. He met himself with you. And he has been walking without a reflection ever since. Listen closely. Your silence has done more than your defense ever could. You did not fight the room. You walked out with dignity. You did not perform your pain. You took it to God and let heaven hold the heavy end. That is why the wind is changing now. That is why your name feels lighter in the air. That is why doors that ignored you begin to open without you knocking. I have moved the atmosphere around you. I have assigned watchers to your path. You will not be mishandled the same way twice. Type 1 receive if your spirit agrees. Let the agreement be seen. Let your angels mark your yes. He is not at war with you anymore. He is at war with his own delay. He is learning the difference between distraction and devotion. Between being chosen loudly and being kept quietly. He is remembering the way you listened without trying to control him. He is remembering the way you stayed when he ran from himself. He is remembering the way your presence slowed his breathing when nothing else could. He is remembering and he is undone by it. Do not mistake his silence for peace. No peace lives where truth is denied. He checks your name and puts the phone down. Not because you are unwanted. Because he is unready to match what he wants. He hears a lyric and the room tips toward you. He smells a scent and the hallway narrows to one memory. He is not chasing the past. He is grieving what he was not brave enough to honor in the present. I see him. I see the letters he drafted and deleted. I see the prayers he prays without words. And I see the woman who overheard all of this begin to soften. She will not announce it online. She will not post a speech about it. She will simply stop resisting your name. She will ask a friend if they know how you are. She will step out of the way where she once stood in front. She will choose quiet respect over loud control. And the house will feel different. The air will not fight you anymore. The path that once cut your feet will begin to clear. Because I am removing the thorns they planted with their fear. You have nothing to prove. You are not required to show receipts for what heaven witnessed in full. Your kindness does not need a defense team. Your boundaries do not require apology. You did not vanish. You grew. And growth looks like absence to people who only understand access. Let this part be simple. You will not go back to rooms that make you whisper to be safe. You will not sit at tables that punish truth for being loud. You will love clean or you will leave early. You will not audition for a chair that your calling already owns. You are not angry. You are awake. Say it out loud. I am awake. Type it if you believe it. We are not writing a revenge song. We are writing a release. I do not champion your bitterness. I protect your peace. This is not a game you win. This is a weight you put down. And now hear me carefully. The third party did not steal him. He gave himself to an easier story. Ease is not always peace. Sometimes ease is the short road to regret. He did not want to face the mirror you held. So he chose a room with softer light. But soft light cannot heal deep wounds. It hides them. Hidden wounds still bleed. He bleeds in better clothing. He smiles in public and sleeps with questions. She senses it. Not because you haunt her. Because his soul leaks truth through the cracks of his routine. She knows when a man looks present and lives absent. She knows when a laugh is borrowed. She knows when a touch lands on a door that will not open. She sees the way he stops mid-sentence when a small detail sounds like you. She tells herself stories. She tells herself it is stress. She tells herself it is work. But the room keeps answering back with your echo. You are not her enemy. You are her teacher in a lesson she did not sign up for. She is learning that a throne built on denial tilts. She is learning that borrowed love collects a debt. She is learning that a replaced person is not the same as a healed heart. None of this is your burden to manage. Return your energy to your assignment. What is your assignment now? Be whole. Build what loves you back. Hold standards that honor your calling. Leave when peace refuses to show up. Tell the truth to yourself first. Keep your word to your future, not your fear. Bless the past without building a shrine to it. Speak life to rooms that can hear and shake dust from rooms that cannot. You are not late. You are right on time for your own life. I have delayed some things for your safety. I have denied nothing that is truly yours. Delay is not denial. Delay is detail. I am adding strength where you once had softness only. I am adding softness where you once had only steel. You will be both. You will not need to harden to stay safe. You will be safe because you are clear. Clear hearts make clean choices. Your next yes will not fear its own light. Your next yes will not hide. Your next yes will not ask you to bleed quietly while it claps loudly. It will stand up for you in rooms you do not enter. It will defend your name without being asked. It will tell the truth about you when doing so costs something. It will not expect you to be small to feel tall. It will meet you at eye level. Type 1111 if you are ready for that kind of yes. Now, about the call you are wondering about. Will he reach out? There is a message forming. Short words. Heavy meaning. It will not explain everything. It will test the temperature. Do not answer with old you. Answer with healed you. Healed you uses honesty without heat. Healed you asks for clarity, not drama. Healed you does not trade peace for closure. If he is ready to honor the truth he finally said out loud, you will know by how he acts when no one claps. Not by gifts. Not by tears. By consistency. By protection. By public alignment. By quiet honor in private and clear honor in public. If he comes with that, you can talk. If he does not, you can bless and release. There is no revenge in release. Only wisdom. I will not force you back into a chapter you outgrew. I will not keep you from a chapter you prayed for. I will open the right door and lock the wrong one. You will see the difference by how your nervous system rests. Peace is information. Your body knows the truth before your mind negotiates it. Listen to your calm. Listen to your breath. Listen to how the room treats your softness. You are not a test for someone to pass. You are a temple for truth to live in. Do not dim the lights for visitors who plan to steal. Now breathe with me. In. Out. Name your dignity. Call your power back from every hallway you left it in. Say quietly, I call back my energy from every room that misnamed me. Again. I call back my energy from every room that misnamed me. Feel that lift in your chest. That is not imagination. That is return. You gave love and lost nothing. You gave time and learned everything. You gave chances and found your line. Your line is holy. Do not cross it to be liked. Do not move it to be chosen. Those who are yours will meet you there. Those who are not will try to negotiate your boundary into a bridge for their convenience. Do not build it. You are not cold. You are clear. Heaven does not confuse clarity with cruelty. Clarity is kindness to your future. Now you need to hear this. He is not your reward. Growth is. Peace is. Purpose is. A partner can be a gift, not a god. Keep the order right. Seek the kingdom first. Let the rest follow in the correct weight. Your love will be strong because your root is stronger. Your root will be strong because your source is unshakable. You will not lean on a person like a crutch. You will walk beside a person like a pair. If the one you loved learns this, there is a path. If not, there is still a path. You do not lose either way. You are not trapped between two bad options. You are standing between two kinds of blessing. One is restoration with new rules. One is replacement with right alignment. Both preserve your dignity. Both honor your journey. Both keep you whole. You will know which is yours by how your spirit stops flinching. I am placing signs on your way. They will be small and precise. A phrase you two shared arriving in a place it never has. A date that repeats on receipts and screens. A dream that returns not as pain but as clarity. A mother's heart shifting without being asked. When you see the second sign, write I received the shift in the comments. When you see the third sign, sow gratitude with action. Message a mentor. Book the class. Start the plan you postponed for grief. We move while we receive. We do not freeze for a miracle we already carry. You keep asking why it had to be this hard. Because shortcuts cannot deliver depth. Because your next season cannot be built on your old need to be needed. Because your purpose cannot carry the weight of a hidden ache. I cut you loose to heal you clean. That is mercy dressed like loss. Do you see it now? Your tears were not wasted. They watered a field you will harvest in public. Those who watched you break will watch you build. Not to humiliate them. To vindicate the truth you carried with no microphone. Your name will be safe again. Safer than before. Safer because it will be guarded by people who learned the price of slander the hard way. That includes him. He will guard you or he will not have you. He will name you rightly or he will lose access. This is not a threat. This is a standard. You did not come this far to be somebody's secret bravery project. You came this far to be someone's public honor. Now listen to the mother again. She is praying your name. It is quiet. It is real. She is asking for your peace where she once asked for your exit. That prayer has power. It unties old knots in rooms you left. It calls back your dignity from corners where it was dropped. It does not mean you owe that house a return. It means you are no longer held there by Dishna. You can pass by and not feel heavy. You can hear their name and not get dizzy. You can hear your own name in their space and not brace. That is healing. Take it. Bless it. Move as if you own your breath again. Because you do. Say it with me. I do not chase what is mine. I align and it arrives. Again. I align and it arrives. Good. You asked for a sign today. This is it. You asked if heaven forgot. We did not. We waited for your strength to catch up with your heart. Now it has. Now we move. You will see 2 invitations soon. One will flatter you. One will fit you. Choose the fit. Flattery is sugar. Fit is bread. Bread keeps you steady on long days. Flattery makes you thirsty for more noise. Choose the thing that lets you sleep deeply, not the thing that makes you check your phone for proof you matter. You matter already. You are not a cliffhanger in someone else's story arc. You are a whole story with living chapters. He may become a chapter again. If he does, it will be written by truth, not fear. The scene will not be secret. The act will not be rushed. The script will not kill your character to keep his comfortable. He will grow or he will go. Either way, you will rise. Do you hear me? Either way, you will rise. Right, I rise either way if your spirit agrees. Feel how that choice removes the pressure. You cannot lose what chooses you. You cannot keep what refuses truth. You cannot miss what is assigned. You cannot fail what heaven finishes. I am not done. Your work is not done. Your joy is not done. We are not ending with a romantic reunion only. We are ending with restored self-respect and holy options. You will have options. Not chaos. Options. Peace with him if he is ready. Peace without him if he is not. Purpose either way. Legacy either way. Love either way. Because your life is bigger than a text thread. Bigger than apologies. Bigger than the silence you survived. You are building a table that feeds more than your feelings. You feed futures now. You feed people who will never meet you. You feed a lineage of clear hearts who do not trade truth for a seat. This is why I kept you when it looked like you lost. This is why I seeded you where they thought they buried you. Seeds look buried to people who do not understand seasons. You were not buried. You were planted. Now you are coming up where they cannot push you down. Let them see the green. Let them watch the bloom. Let them learn what happens when a heart refuses to rot. You chose life. Life chooses you back now. Your atmosphere is changing. Your room will feel larger. Your voice will stop apologizing. Your decisions will stop shaking. Your body will stop waiting for impact where there is no threat. That is how you will know the new is here. He may call you by your full name the next time. He may say it slow. He may let it rest in his mouth like a vow. If that day comes, check the room. Does the room honor you now? Do the eyes around you soften and not roll? Does the mother's gaze bless and not judge? Does your own chest rise freely and not lock? If yes, you can sit. If no, you can stand and smile and leave with peace. Leaving with peace is not failure. It is mastery. You are mastering your peace. And heaven applauds that more than any dramatic reunion scene. Because peace sustains what love starts. Without peace, love burns fast and leaves ashes. We are not building bonfires that burn houses. We are building hearths that warm them. You will recognize the hearth by how often you laugh without fear. You will recognize it by how easy it is to tell the truth without drafting it 12 times. You will recognize it by how steady your mornings feel. You will not wake to fix a mood every day. You will wake to build a life. Let this land. You are not too much. You are too true for rooms that worship pretend. The rooms that worship truth will love you easily. You will not have to set yourself on fire to light them. You will bring a candle and the house will already be warm. Now do one small act today. Return one thing that is not yours to hold. A thought, a blame, a story where you are the reason for someone else's poor courage. Lay it down. Place your hand on your heart. Say, I return what is not mine, and I receive what is. Again, I receive what is. Good. I am closing old ledgers as you speak. Debts that were never yours are cancelled. Accusations that had no evidence will fall silent. Your name is being moved from their petty notes to my protected list. Perspectives are changing about you in rooms you will never visit. You do not need to hear every apology to heal. Some will arrive. Some will not. Heal anyway. Do not trade your freedom for their performance. Take your miracle in full. It has your size on it. No one else can wear it. Finally, hear this as a decree. Your story bends toward honor now. Your steps are ordered and your timing is kept. What you lost teaches. What you learned guides. What you carry blesses. You will be loved in a way that does not ask you to disappear. You will be chosen in a way that does not punish you for being seen. You will be kept in a way that does not require you to shrink to fit their fear. You will be free. If your heart is ready, write I am ready for right love. If your strength is back, write I choose peace first. If your spirit is standing now, write I receive my restoration. I place a seal on this word. Your angels stand watch. Your path clears. Your breath eases. You can go forward without checking who claps. You can rest without explaining why you left. You can love again without copying your past. You can forgive without inviting old chaos for dessert. You can. You will. And where your name used to stumble, it will now stand. Where your love used to beg, it will now be heard. Where your silence was misread, it will now be respected. Where your truth was delayed, it will now be delivered. I am Michael. I fight for what is yours. I guard what you have grown. I lead you by a straight path. Walk it. The next step is simple. Lift your head. Lift your standard. Lift your expectation. Heaven has lifted your name.